Circles always small, keep a certain few, only ever us, just the perfect crew. People ask for...
Hello everybody! I know it has been a while, I know, I'm sorry for that. And I explained why in the community blog post thing that I did on my channel, so I hope you guys understand a bit that I was in a tight situation and was so close till disaster struck. But hey, I'm back and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I had a great holiday, a really good one. I asked you what you want to see first into the upcoming videos and made a little poll, and you guys voted. You voted fierce and aggressively. As you can see in the title of this video, today we're going to be talking about my favorite food and candy from Bosnia. Well, not all of it is from Bosnia, I guess, but it gets sold there a lot and it really fits the childhood of people there. Like, kids eat that stuff a lot, so let's do that thing. I divided the content in 10 things, like 5 candy food thingies and 5 real food thingies, like actual food, not candy. What the fuck? How do I explain that? It's both food, but one is candy, one is actual food. I hope you guys know what I mean. You probably do, but I just want to get it as clear as possible, you know? I'm sorry. When your dad decides to go saw something during the middle of a recording, God damn it! Magic vodka bottle for this. Or Turkish raki. Magic rakia, do your thing and make this saw sound disappear. Bang! Start off with candy, because I like candy. The first thing is already not Bosnian, but it's sold a lot in Bosnia and a lot of kids really like it, and it's called pez or pez. I don't know what it is. It's like these tiny little candy thingies, and if you bite them, it's like there's some sweet powder in your mouth. Those candy blocks are made from powder, but the thing is, you could get like little blocks with different tastes. They look like bricks, and you could buy a holder for your candy with small like figures on top of it, like different figures. You can have like Superman and that kind of stuff on it, and every time you would pull the top back, one of the candies would come up and shoot a bit out so you can grab it and eat it. And I really ate a lot of this. Like, I would buy like one holder with a cool figure on it and like 10 packs of stuff so I can fill it when it was empty, and I would eat like 2 or 3 packs a day. The second thing that I really like is smoky. Smoky? What the fuck is smoky now? Who the hell calls candy smoky? Well, it's not really candy, but it's a salty snack. Like let's put it like chips, but only like in flips, like Cheetos, cheese flips, but peanut flips. And they're really good. I like them. I prefer them above cheese flips, actually. Makes this fingers really sticky and you know? It's actually really nice to have those sticky fingers, because, you know, like, I'm a fat right now, I'm just eating. That's the thing with peanut flips, you know? And we have number 3, which is Tops Keks. And it's actually made in my hometown of Velika Kladuša. It was a big factory and a big brand. On one side, a cookie biscuit, then you have like an orange flavored, like orange gelatine covered with chocolate on the other side. So it's biscuit, gelatine, chocolate. And I really love it. Like, I can eat so much of those cookies. Well, it's kind of a cookie, a biscuit cookie, I guess, something like that. It's ridiculously good. For me, it's my personal taste, of course. All of these things are personal preference because it's a matter of taste. Like, not everyone's gonna like the shit that I like, so don't take it too personal, okay? Then we move on to Kiki. Kiki, do you love? No. So Kiki is just a packaging with like different kinds of fruit candies. I don't know how you call it. It's like those little blocks packaged separately, and they're really tasty. But if you have like one taste, like apple or something, you can pick if you want a mix of different fruits. But they also package like every fruit separately in little bags, so you can also have only apple taste or only strawberry taste, and they're really tasty, really sticky, and usually you just peel a bunch of them and just throw everything in your mouth and just have this big sticky ball thing that you're in your mouth, like, and it's really good. So that's my number 4. Number 5 on the candy list, it's creme banane. It's like artificially made like banana spongy filling covered in chocolate. It's based on banana, but I don't know what the fuck it's made of, to be honest. I think it's just some chemical bullshit that's probably really illegal, I don't know, but you can buy it in different countries as well. I couldn't find the original Bosnian one, so I found this brand and this box as an example. So I don't know if it's actually really Bosnian only, but we eat it a lot in Bosnia. So the candy so far, I know maybe some things are not really Bosnian made, but they're really popular among Bosnian kids. Move on to the food section of this video, which is my favorite part, because I actually prefer the Bosnian food above the candy, to be honest. So the number 5 on that list has gotta be ključa with piletina. And if you don't know what it is, it's basically a huge fat pancake, because it's based on the same thing as a pancake, like the fat dough, to say so. I don't know if it's called dough, but I don't know all the perfect words about cooking, because these cooking words are not really my thing, okay? So take it easy on me in the comment section. But this big fat dough that has chicken inside of it, like pieces of chicken all spread around it, or spread in it, and when it's almost done, then they take like cream, I think it's called cream, and they pour it on the ključa and let it sit for a bit, so the hot ključa kind of spreads it and makes it really moist, to say so, and it's really tasty. Did a lot because it's really easy to make, so whenever you're hungry and you don't need a lot of ingredients, you can just throw in other meat as well and make that, and it feels really quick. When you start eating that, it feels really quick because it's basically a big fat dough piece. Move on to number 4, where it's actually food but also a bit of candy because it's sweet. It's baklava, and it's not really Bosnian, I know, but the Bosnians make their own version of the Turkish version of baklava. Usually our pieces are bigger, don't have those green, I think it's pistache things on top of it, but we use like honey and other kinds of products to make baklava, and personally I think it's better tasting than the Turkish one, even though I like the Turkish one as well, but I just like the sizes of it because you get more Bosnian baklava than you get like these little tiny Turkish baklava. So that's probably my number 4 and favorite things on food. Number 3 is sirnica, and not burek with sir. Croatians, and I think Serbians as well, or Slovenians, burek with sir, get the fuck out. Like, get the fuck out right now. Don't call that bullshit around me. I literally got mad when I heard it in Slovenia, like someone said, oh, you want burek with sir or with meso? The guy behind the counter, and I was like... But yeah, it's basically, again, thin dough, whatever, in layers, and first you have like a thicker layer, a base, then you have like cheese. You call that cheese, it's not like cheese, but I think it's called sour cheese or something, because it's the white crumbly cheese, to say so. I don't know the English translation or word for it, but then you have a layer of cheese, and you have again a layer of dough, then cheese, dough, cheese, etc. And that gets baked in an oven, and it's not really a complicated meal, but still it's so tasty and so good. I don't know why, but I just like the basic food thingies, I guess, not the complicated stuff. After sirnica we have burek, and that's the difference. Sirnica is like that version with dough, cheese, dough, cheese, dough, cheese. Burek is the version with dough, meat, and in the meat they mix like pepper, salt, and onions, a bit of garlic, and that's what gets spread around, and again like layers. And the best version to eat is not from the oven, but ispod sača, and it's basically a pointed little tower pan. This sounds really stupid, like made from stone or clay, a little tower thing, pointy, to say so. It looks like a pointy tower. I don't know how else I'm gonna explain this, with a round base, and the other base, the platform where the pita is placed on, or the burek is placed on, is in fire or in coals, like hot coals, and they just top it off with that, so they don't get any coal or ashes on top of your food. They top it off, and it creates this really hot, steamy thing inside of the pyramid, inside of this pointy pan thingy. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna explain this. Like, if you don't get it, just Google burek ispod sača. It makes it way more tastier because it's getting baked with direct fire, to say so. I don't know why, but just when you bake it like that, it's way tastier, way better, way more flavor into it. It's just, I don't know why, but It does, okay? So it's the magic thing of the such, okay? Just let's keep it that way. Of course, on number one. What else could be a number one than my favorite meal, which is cevape? So, you know what it is? It's basically a sausage, like a meat sausage. Take like meat, can be, I don't know, can be different kinds of meats depending on what kind of cevape you're eating. They mix it with garlic, pepper, salt, and some other seasonings, I think it's called. Seasonings. My English deteriorated in the last couple of months in Bosnia, I'm sorry. With the meat. And they roll it either manually, like with your hand, and they make these little sausages. Those get baked or grilled, actually grilled, most of the time grilled. And then they have these pieces of bread, lepinja, and what they do is the juice that comes out of the meat and they just dip the bread inside of it, and then just let it bake for a little bit before the sausages are done or cooked. They get the sausages off and then put these half-baked but really moisturous lepinja on top of it. And it depends on what region of Bosnia you are, how they're gonna serve your cevape and your bread, because in some regions in Bosnia the cevape are stuck together, so they're not separate sausages, but they're like I don't know, blocks to say so. And in Sarajevo, like, they're smaller than in other places. And the lepinja is not baked or moist, it's just dry lepinja and bread. I don't know why they do that, but I prefer the moisture one, but with the Sarajevski cevape. So the separate ones, the mini ones, but with, oh, it's so good. Like, if you never tried this, it's probably the best dish in Bosnia. All of these dishes, people say it's Croatian, it's Serbian and stuff, but it's not. If you Google it, these are like actually Bosnian versions of the Ottoman, so Ottoman / now Turkish dishes, because they're not like the Turkish dishes, not the same ingredients, but it has the same base or almost the same name, like burek, borek. Burek is borek in Turkish. People who are saying that these are Bosnian, typical Serbian or typical Slovenian, typical Croatian dishes, they're not, because the way they're prepared and the history behind this food is leftovers from the Ottoman Empire in the Balkan region, which are currently the Turks, and it's still, all the foods that we eat are also versions of the Turkish foods, to say so. So it's really, really, really nice. Of course, there are a lot of dishes, a lot of different sorts of candy, but these are my favorite. So don't hate on me because I didn't put your dish in, because, oh no, he didn't put in sarma, or he didn't put in grah, and I like grah, brate. So don't hate about that, because these are my personal preferences. If you have a better list, or if you have a list that you would like put together with 5 types of candies, 5 types of candy, 5 types of Bosnian food, or Balkan food, doesn't have to be Bosnian, put it down below in the comment section, and maybe I can make another video with a different top 10, to say so. And I'm also just interested in what kind of foods you guys like, because you voted for this video to be first. And now I really want to know what you guys think, because these are my favorite. What are your favorites? Like the video so far, just drop a like down below, helps me out a lot. Subscribe to my channel and click on the notification button. You're notified about future videos I'm gonna upload, and keep you entertained, to say so. Yes. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!